Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going on an adventure to a giant sleeping mountain called Mount Rainier. Imagine a mountain so big it's covered in ice and snow all year round, even in the summer. It looks super peaceful, right? But deep inside, something mysterious is happening. Scientists have recently detected over 350 tiny rumbles, or tremors, coming from deep within the mountain. It's like the mountain is whispering secrets, and we're here to figure out what it's trying to say. So what are these tremors? Think of it like this. You know how your tummy sometimes rumbles when it's digesting food? Well, mountains can rumble too. These tremors are super tiny earthquakes. They're so small that you wouldn't even feel them if you were standing right on the mountain. To detect them, scientists use special listening devices called seismometers. These are like super sensitive ears pressed against the ground, listening for any vibrations. Now you might be thinking, earthquakes? Near a volcano? Is it going to erupt? That's a great question, and it's exactly what scientists wanted to know. But hold on, don't pack your bags just yet. The answer is actually really cool, and not as scary as it sounds. These tremors are not the kind that usually happen before a big eruption. They're different. Scientists at the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network, who are like the mountain's doctors, looked very closely at these signals. They noticed something interesting. The tremors weren't happening just anywhere. They were all coming from a spot about 2 miles or 3 kilometers beneath the summit, and they were happening in a swarm, which means a lot of them were happening close together in a short amount of time. This isn't the first time Mount Rainier has had these little rumbly tummy aches. It has these swarms pretty regularly. But this recent swarm was a little different. It had more tremors than usual, which made everyone pay extra close attention. So what could be causing all this shaking? Is it hot, fiery magma moving around getting ready to pop? Well, probably not. The experts believe these tremors are most likely caused by water. Yep, good old H2O. But this isn't just any water. Deep inside the earth, it's super hot. This heat can warm up water that's trapped in the rock, creating something called hydrothermal fluids. Think of it like a giant underground plumbing system. Imagine you have a pipe with a small crack in it. When water is forced through that pipe, it can make the crack shift and move a little bit, creating a tiny vibration. That's what scientists think is happening inside Mount Rainier. Water and other gases are moving through a network of cracks and fissures deep inside the mountain. As they squeeze through these tight spaces, they cause the rock to slip and slide just a tiny bit, creating these small tremors. It's like the mountain is clearing its throat. So how can they tell it's water and not magma? Magma on the move creates a very different kind of seismic signal. It's usually a lower frequency sound, a bit like a deep hum, and it often comes with other clues, like the ground swelling up like a balloon, or changes in the gases coming out of the mountain's vents. With this recent swarm, none of those other warning signs were present. The tremors were the quick, sharp kind you'd expect from rock cracking under pressure, not the slow, sloshy kind from moving magma. This is actually great news. It means that Mount Rainier isn't showing any signs of waking up from its long nap anytime soon. These tremors are just part of its normal, everyday life. It's a living, breathing mountain that's constantly shifting and changing, and these rumbles are just a sign of its active internal plumbing system at work. It's kind of amazing to think about what's happening miles beneath our feet. Mount Rainier is one of the most glaciated peaks in the United States, meaning it's covered by huge rivers of ice called glaciers. The water from these melting glaciers seeps down into the mountain, gets heated up by the Earth's core, and then moves around, causing these little shakes. It's a complete cycle. Studying these tremors is incredibly important. Even though they don't signal an imminent eruption, they give scientists a priceless look inside the volcano. By listening to these signals, they can map out the network of cracks and pathways inside the mountain. It's like creating a 3D blueprint of the volcano's plumbing. This helps them understand how the volcano works and allows them to better distinguish between normal background noise and a real signal of danger. Think of it like being a doctor. A doctor knows what a normal heartbeat sounds like, so if they hear something different, they know to investigate. In the same way, seismologists listen to Mount Rainier's heartbeat. By understanding its normal rumbles and grumbles, they'll be able to spot any unusual changes right away. So, the mystery of the 350 tremors isn't really a scary mystery after all. It's a fascinating glimpse into the secret life of a giant volcano. It's a reminder that our planet is incredibly active and dynamic, with amazing processes happening all the time, even when we can't see or feel them. Mount Rainier is simply reminding us that it's alive, but for now it's still peacefully sleeping. Scientists will keep listening, keep watching, and keep learning, making sure we all stay safe. It just goes to show you that there are incredible things happening in the natural world all around us. Science helps us understand these mysteries, turning fear into fascination. So next time you see a giant mountain, remember that there's a whole world of activity happening deep inside it. Thanks so much for joining our little science adventure today. I hope you learned something cool about volcanoes. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more amazing mysteries of our world, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what other science topics you'd like us to investigate. Until next time, stay curious.